Hi, it's been a while since I filmed last time. I think it's been 6 months because we're in a new year. I mean, it's already April, but because it's 2026, I wanted to do a video and hopefully start filming a little bit more. I've been filming little bits of stuff. I just only have like a few shots of little things here and there. I don't have like actual long footage, so that's what you're seeing at the beginning of this video. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about where I'm at right now because I feel like I'm hitting some milestone, and I also feel like I had like some kind of like identity crisis type of thoughts. Last month I turned 30 and I still don't feel like I'm 30. I feel like I'm still maybe like 27, but in reality I'm 30, so that feels a little bit crazy. But I think that's kind of a huge milestone. Like, I usually don't care too much about my birthday, but just surviving is something to be celebrated, I think. So I'm just gonna pat my back for living, for being alive and surviving my 20s. So there's that. But because I've turned to 30, and in my mind I always try not to care too much about like age and stuff, and I don't really believe that age matters, but still I feel like there's like some like expectations or social like expectations that are ingrained in myself that makes me think like, oh, like, am I doing good enough for this age? Like, what am I doing? Like, am I doing okay? I started thinking, am I doing good enough? Am I really doing something I want to do? So I started having a little bit more like thoughts or almost like doubts about my career and just generally what I've been doing. So for the past 6 or 7 years, almost 7 years, I've been working in the tech industry. I like doing that. Like, I think there's a lot of like fun aspects to it, and I'm also pretty grateful for having the job that I have right now because I think I'm in a really great environment, and I'm really grateful for that. But also at the same time, I started thinking like, because I always was kind of dreaming about a little bit more maybe like creative industry or more creative opportunities in general, I started thinking like, oh, like, is this really like what I want to keep doing, or is this the only thing I want to keep doing? And I started feeling like I need some change. I need to start something new. I put some thoughts onto it. I probably like thought about stuff for like 2 months, but I eventually decided to have my own business. I actually just registered my company last week. I've been in planning stage, so I'm starting a new business now. This was kind of like I feel like this came out from identity crisis because of like turning to 30. Yeah, I started having some thoughts, I started having some doubts, and that led me to starting my own business. And I'm still in a pretty early stage. I just registered my company, and I'm not gonna talk too much about what I'm planning to do yet because I'm still in the planning, and I don't really know how realistically it's going to happen yet. I'm pretty nervous. I'm also pretty excited. I feel like there's a lot of like nervous feelings, a lot of anxiety. I do have excitement, but I also feel like I keep telling myself that this is just gonna fail. Like, this is not going to work because it's just so new to me, and I still have no idea what I'm doing. I'm still figuring everything out. I'm still learning how to do stuff or how things work. It involves a lot of like researching, like learning about new laws, new like regulations, paying for all the fees, stuff like that. I think it's nice to have something that I can like kind of put my time and effort into, and I would really love to like record myself and like the process. I already have identified a business partner and stuff, so that I think that's really nice, and I'm really excited about that. For the admin side of things, so I say I have a company now, but I still need to complete a few steps There's a lot of admin stuff that I need to do and like pay attention to. Having something new to focus on is helping me a lot, at least.
Go forward, go forward. Go forward. Okay, no, stop. There's like in the center of it, there's like cream coming out, like
Yeah,
because it's so cheesy.
it looks really good.
everybody enjoying.